My name is Alain, and I serve here at the prayer house in the worship ministry, and I'm one of the worship leaders. And I'm here to talk about the song Prodigal that featured on the home album by Prayer House Worship. So I first read this song, I first worked on this song in the year 2017. It was right after a time I had gone through a season that was, to me, was dry. And I was not seeing God the way I wanted to see Him. And it led to a moment where I felt just like the prodigal son in the Bible. The story of the prodigal son where he gets out of his home and goes in the city and lives a reckless life. And until he realized, hey, my life has drifted and I'm going back home. And when he went, he found the Father still waiting for him. And it was a moment where I felt God was not part of my life, and I chose to just ignore Him as well. And I lived the life that was like the prodigal son. And when I wrote that song, I had just came back, and it felt just like the prodigal son coming back home. So when I came back, when I was writing the song, I was in a place where I was just like the prodigal son, full of shame, because I had lived a life that was careless. I knew God was there. I knew God would see me through. I knew He was there. I did not doubt any moment. I just couldn't feel Him anymore. It was just an expression of my heart. So it was the hardest part was putting words together to kind of capture the whole story. But it was easy to write it because it came from a personal experience. Yeah. So the deepest part of that song, like what I would love people to ponder on, is mostly in the bridge, where it talks about how however far you run, you will never be far away enough that God cannot take you out of that place. Just like the prodigal son, in that story, who would have thought that his father will be waiting for him, and who would have thought about the whole party moment and celebration when he came back. And the same thing with our Father. He's always waiting for us to come back, to turn around, to receive us with open arms. And to me, it's my prayer that whoever listens to this song and is feeling like the prodigal son, to know that the Father is still waiting. The Father is ready to throw a party as soon as you turn around, just like He did for me.